Everyone to Global Markets Radio Week Ahead. I'm your host, Andrew Spanton. Sunday, August the 5th. It's about 4:35 p.m. Eastern. Nothing major over the weekend really happening. Some comments out of Europe, some ECB officials. But basically, after Friday's action, I don't see how you can be bearish. Certainly the jobs number came out better than expected, 160 and change, but I think that was not necessarily the reason for the rally. Yes, it was a better number, but markets want to go higher. Can't fight the tape. And the bottom line is we broke through my channel line here, closing above it. And it looks like we're going up. The bear is back in hibernation. Sucks. It is what it is. Got to get long. No choice. No freaking choice. We do have good numbers coming out this week. Some events. We got unemployment numbers. We got an Australian rate decision. Certainly have more data coming out of Europe. But at the end of the day, they could rip this market. If they could get over the whole night trading disaster, which trades have to settle on Monday, and the more you read about the Draghi statement, basically a lot of market players are saying this is the foundation for real stability. ECB will cut rates in the months ahead if they have to. I don't see that. I think September is going to be a big month. We got the German vote on the bailout. We got Greek votes coming up in IMF for September. So it looks like they kicked the can down the road to September. Well, we're only a month away. Joke. I tell you, I'm not a big movie person, but I saw Dark Knight. It sucked. Every time I go to some of these movies, I'm like, why did I come? I fell asleep. What? The Joker was the best one. Terrible. Extra security was kind of cool to see. But yes, Friday's action sucked. Market came back big. And, what was interesting is that Thursday, that 1 o'clock rally, the Obama administration guessed the jobs number right around that time. Chicago leak would not surprise me. Would not surprise me. Australian rate decision, I think, is going to be important. Again, these S&Ps, you take a look at this chart, it just looks good. I don't know how you fight it. I mean, we're going to 1450. I mean, it should be relatively easy. And this euro, I got to tell you, this euro looks like a nice long. Over 124, euro is gone. Like the wind. Close strong. Should we clear this area right here, 120, 124, gone. To the moon. Everything looks like it wants to break out. Even gold made a little bit of a comeback on Friday, surprisingly. Bernanke speaking later in the week. That should be interesting. I still think gold's a short. I still think they're going to print money. But let me tell you, this gold tries to rally a little bit. Commodity currencies on the precipice of breaking out. Amazing. We get some inflation data coming out of Australia tonight. That's really about it. Bernanke tomorrow, no real U.S. numbers. Bank holiday out of Canada. Hey, Bernanke might say the same thing. He's ready to act. But this gold certainly looks like it might want to come out and break out. 1675, big spot. Dollar index with the euro comeback. Certainly looks like it might be rolling over. Again, these are weekly charts. Sundays, I always do the weekly. You got a big channel line coming up here. Euro sterling gapping up. Cable gapping down. That should be a nice long. Absolutely. Euro sterling, violent gap up on the open, about 30 pips, 20 pips. So this dollar index, you look at this channel line, we could easily come in 80-50 zone. That's a lot of change. Certainly short term, 81.10. That's a big move. And then filling in this gap here, 80.50. So again, this euro to me, it looks like a nice long. And you look at some of the other currency pairs against the euro, they look like they really could have reversed nicely. Euro sterling continues to push higher, big time. Until you do a Fibonacci from the high to the low. And again, I think this euro sterling is going much lower. But you know what? 82 would be a big bounce. Certainly short term, 81. That's a big trade. 80, it's about 150 pips. Euro Canada. What about that dollar Canada exploding end of the day on Friday? What's up with that? I like dollar Canada short, but Euro Canada is certainly closing very strong. Look at that hammer. I mean, that looks gorgeous. Simply gorgeous. You would think we get a nice follow through, certainly 125. Why not? Euro Aussie, another one. Look at the hammer. Look at my propeller pattern. Shooting star, hammer, doji. Looks good. Sterling, on the other hand, those, I don't think so. Sterling yen, I do like on the long side. Getting a little bit of a gap down in sterling yen, I think that could be a nice long. You get a market that's ripping. You got bond yields that continue to look strong. Dollar yen, I got to tell you, dollar yen looks like this should be a gorgeous long. I'm starting to fall back in love with dollar yen. Why not? Australian rate decision, that's Tuesday morning in Asia. And we look at this Australian dollar, got to tell you, looks like it wants to go higher. Closing very strong, almost at the highs of the week. Channel line should get there easy. Could we have a turnaround Tuesday into the rate decision? Absolutely. But I'll tell you, this 107, monster spot. And the S&P is going to take out its channel line. Well, why would the Australian dollar? So I got to tell you, no rate change out of Australia, which I think is probably going to be happening. This thing might explode. New Zealand trying to break out also. Taking out this channel line right here. I mean, let me tell you, as bearish as I am, and I do think that the harder they come, the harder they fall, one and all. But again, sometimes you got to step to the sidelines if you're a bear, get neutral, or get long. I don't think we have a choice, people. We've got to get long. This train is ready to leave and go to another station. It is what it is. Sterling gapping down nicely. I got to tell you, I think cable, nice opportunity to get long. London Olympics, Andy Murray beating Federer, straight sets. What's up with that? 155. We shouldn't take out. Remember, there's a weekly chart. Sterling's got a monster channel line on the weekly. That's a 161. Let's see if we can clear 158. We take out 158. Cable to the moon. Cable is sterling dollar. Manufacturing production, industrial production coming out also on Tuesday. Inflation report on Wednesday. I think that should come in, but I don't see how there's inflation. In my opinion, there's deflation in the world. Australian unemployment report on Thursday morning. Asia, Japan interest rate decision. Maybe more stimulus. That should be big for the yen. Trade balance on Friday for Japan, for China. Unemployment out of Canada. I got to tell you, this Canadian dollar, as much as I am dollar bullish, medium term, This thing does not look very good. You got a channel line right here. I tell you, if commodities can come back, oil looks good. This baby breaks through 99. Wow. To the moon, Alice. Crude looks like it wants to go higher. More jobs. Syria, Iran. Nothing good there. How about dollar Swiss? Tracking the euro. What a reversal. Looks gorgeous to the downside. Again, I can't fight the tape as much as I want to. We could, especially with this beginning, August is a very summer type month. And a lot of traders are on vacation. And you get a breakout. We could really move. Less volume. This dollar Swiss, I don't see why it doesn't go to 95. Absolutely. And again, Goldman Sachs, by the way, calling for a 130 target on euro dollar. Wow. Certainly 127. But you know what? You see this channel line set up. That's 129. And certainly monster resistance at 130. I like that call. I like that call a lot. I mean, even look at euro yen. I know I'm bouncing all over the place, but euro yen, nice reversal. If dollar yen's going to fly, this euro yen really could have a nice move up. We could be talking back up to 105. Why not? Hey, the market's going up. There's jobs. Bond yields are going higher. The yen could be a tremendous trade. We look at like Aussie yen. This thing's trying to break out. It did. 7-week high. Over 82. Gone. Look at New Zealand yen. Breaking out. Going higher. We might make a run back up to here. I'm sick about it, but you know what? How do you fight this? Even loonie yen. Let me tell you something. This baby could be a nice trade. We could be talking about 84. 600 pips. I think this thing's ready to break out. 79. Why not? Closed decent. Still above previous week high. Looks good. Again, follow me on YouTube, Voice of Forex. Follow me on Facebook. Fan page, Voice of Forex. Pound Swiss collapsing. Look at this chart. Oh, mama. Gapping down big time. Cables down. Dollar Swiss down. Pound Swiss. Whew. Meltdown City. Love this trade short. Love. As you know, I did not buy this whole move up here. And again, I think any retracement, 52, back the truck up and sell. Love it. And I'll tell you this, sterling yen. Nice little tweezer bottom here. We take out 124 to the moon. To the moon, Alice. And I'll go back to dollar yen because I got a feeling this could be a tremendous trade. They tried to gap this thing down. It was trading at 40. This thing looks nice little tweezer double bottom. I like it. Gus, I'm back being long dollar yen. Oh, mama. Heaven help us. New Zealand dollar. I tell you, GDP good. Rebuilding of the earthquake disaster zones. Christchurch, whatever you want to call it. Going up. Breaking out here. And again, it's all about these S&Ps. We'll see where they open up, but it's pretty scary. Look at this. We could launch. I mean launch. Earnings have not been so disastrous, even though I think revenues suck. But earnings, people love. Jobs zone was good. Spin zone. Unbelievable. But I do think turnaround Tuesday could be interesting. Again, Australian Central Bank is going to be big. If this Australian dollar rallies into it and they don't cut, and they see good things going forward, let me tell you something. This Australian dollar, if we clear the tower, we can certainly make a run for 110. I'm sick about it. Believe me. But stock market going up, central bank more on the hawkish side. We'll see. Get some China data coming out this week. Trade balance, end of the week. But this could be the melt-up week. Could we reverse end of the week? Sure. But it might take some sort of event. I don't know it's just going to happen based upon fundamentals, because fundamentals, the market seems to be abandoning. They don't care. And yes, multiples are very low. So if the jobs picture turns, demand coming back, oh baby. Again, this euro could be a great trade. Held the line. Held the channel line pretty much. Goldman stop is 117. That's crazy. I'd put maybe 118.50. Why 117? But tell you, everyone's short the euro. This could be a monster trade to the upside. Closing very strong. Looks good. All right, everyone. Again, feel free to email me, info@globalfxllc.com. If you have any questions about any aspect of my business, services I can provide to you. Not that I would have helped you last week because I got killed. Fudge. Fracking. Unbelievable. Everything was looking so good Thursday, I swear. But in a New York minute, things changed. And I think, I'll tell you, this dollar yen, if the U.S. economy really turned, this could be a tremendous trade. This could be a real nice, significant move. We could easily get up to 80.50 this week. I don't see why not. It's only 200 pips. Freaking nothing. But dollar yen certainly due for a nice big rally. And if the 10-year keeps rallying above 150, I got to tell you, you would think the yen's back in play. You never know. Like the lotto. Oh, baby. Andrew Spanton. Global Markets Radio, the only voice you'll ever need who truly loves to make you money and gets depressed when I lose you money. Believe me, I did not have a good weekend. It is what it is. I ain't going nowhere, though. Don't worry about me. I'll be here. Your wingman. Get long. Bye-bye.